going to try to do my 2 kilometer, 2 mile walk, but the difference is I'm gonna try to, instead of just like walking with like a music, I'm like in the park, I'm gonna carry this bag and then what I will typically carry with it. Okay, so I have the Trail 25 from REI, so I'm gonna unpack and then remove all the things that I have in it and then like put it back like as if I'm going to like typically so that's pretty much empty, like basically not so much EDC but like kind of like what would I bring in a backpack when I'm going to just like basically hike. So okay, so the backpack is empty. Well, it's not so empty because there's this secret pack that I have like really basic essentials. Okay, so the bag is empty. The bag is empty, and I don't have a bladder. I should have a bladder with it, but right now I can't afford it. So I'll wait and save, or use my old bladders. So this is how it would go. I love the shape of this bag, the ergonomics of this bag. So typically what would go with this bag is the first thing is the very basic of EDC. Priority, knife. One knife, any kind of knife, you know, like a folding knife, because you can have that in emergency. I'll put this in here in the like the cloth compartment because it's like a secret place. A little knot, string, you know, so I can like make fire with it or something. And then also a lighter, like one of those big lighter, like a mini lighter, big. Okay, a mini lighter, just this emergency kind of thing. This is the disposable lighter, and then I have like I found a little case for it, so really nice. It goes there, and this is my emergency lighter. Okay, that goes there, and then also my ferroserum rod. Okay, that's like basic essential. And then once you have that, compass, not so much basic essential. Well, it helps. That's in the basic essential too. And then I put the rain cover that kind of like seals that part. Okay, so that's basic of the bag. And then there, hardly adds any kind of weight there. So now the next thing that goes in the bag are a fixed blade knife in this column right here, in this container thing, basic knife, spoon. These are basic camping things. And my True Night TH20 AA battery powered flashlight, headlamp. Gotta have that. Gloves. Well, not so much of gloves. And rechargeable battery, lighter. Rechargeable lighter. You can recharge it with a micro USB. I like this lighter because I can see it. This is orange. Put that there. And in here in the top container are my charging things for, you know, your phone, my little cameras that I'm going to be bringing. So that for a plug, this micro USB port thingy. Oh, got a fish line from yesterday when I went fishing, so I'm gonna put that in the emergency packing thing. I just don't have hooks right now. Okay, so now we can put the gloves here on the side. Don't worry about that. a shirt, and like a possible mask, bandana kind of thing. One shirt, a hat, and a wipes to clean your hands, clean your for your bidet. Extra battery, put that there. Tiny knife, shades, the top one, not to blind you. Extra pens, just in case. One pen, ballpoint pen, and then like another gel pen. So I got like 2 pens. And another USB port light. This is like a cheap kind from Amazon, so I'll bring that on the side. And then also, what the magical thing that I have is this that I got from Amazon. It's a solar power bank, energy bank, power bank. So to start, this would be probably the heaviest thing in this bag. Okay. The rest, this is the camera thingy, GoPro batteries, GoPro charger, USB-C, microphone, and the Rode wireless microphone case. I'll put that here. And a t-shirt. That's basically what goes in this bag. I should have like a water case, but it's just like maybe I'll bring water. And then the rest of this is like, usually I bring a notebook and then like a book to read to go with this when I go onto a real hike, but this one, it's not. I'm just gonna bring the bare essentials in this backpack, in this there. Okay, put that here. There. All right, I'm gonna hike. When you're doing a hike, aside from the EDC and all that equipment stuff, like those are like nice tools. The most important thing is fuel, which is water. I'm carrying a liter, which is like what, 32 ounce, basically two of those drinking water. Well, 2 of these things. This is basically a 16 ounce. This is typically common. 2 of this is a liter, and then you're expected to like what, I don't know the science, I don't know the measurement, like 2 liters of water a day or 3 liters of water a day, something, to be just like fully hydrated. I don't know the exact thing, but like I at least drink 1 liter a day. Maybe I should drink more, but it's, you know, off and on. Maybe like most likely I drink more, but like off the bat memory, I drink about like a liter a day. So just that's the most common fuel. Okay, it's a nice day. What I didn't realize is that I'm wearing 2 layers of shirt. It's getting hot, so I might take that out and just stick with this black wicking material rather than the cotton, because cotton soaks. It doesn't really, it's very comfortable, but it doesn't wick, you know, it just soaks the sweat. But typically I hike over there. There's a trail there, and then that's 1 mile, 2 mile going back home. But sometimes I go here in the park, go around, do my routes, and then go back home. But what I'm going to do is from there, I went there, and I'm going to go here and then use this dirt road to go over there and loop around that neighborhood and possibly come back out here, go here, and head back home. That should be like 4 or 5 miles of good walking. So that. I like to mention this in my vlog. As a content creator here on YouTube, I'll be a consumer. I consume products, things, you know, like items that I show in my content, but I have no statistical things to talk about, because I can Google that, and I don't memorize that, because my channel is not about that. That can be Googled. My channel, the value of my channel is giving you my first impressions, my everyday impressions that people can relate to, you know. I mean, like, what I mean by that is, like, if you give someone like any kind of product and then they talk about it, they're mostly going to say, I like this because of this and this and this, their impression. They're not going to give you like the engineering or technical scientific fact check aspect of the product that they're using. I mean, some of them can do that, but off the bat, most consumers don't. That's the value that I'm giving. It's like off the bat, relatable product for like maybe 80% of consumers. I'm using the 80-20 rule kind of thing. So that's that subject. To apply that in this vlog, urban hiking. Urban hiking is, for me, as I define it, it's like walking the street, hiking in the street. Like, if you're going to like hike in the street and then the roads are not so developed, there are no sidewalks, there are no clear path, it's just like this. Instead of walking in the other side, in the right side of the street where traffic is behind you and you can't see it, that's kind of dangerous. For me, I rather face the traffic, so I can most likely 80% of the time, 9% of the time, see what's coming towards me and I can avoid it. You know, that's one of the techniques of urban hiking, aside from wearing good shoes. Now, I think this shoe is made for pavement, not I used it for dirt road hiking the other day, and I was a little careful because I could slip. But I think it's good for like this kind of terrain, like city stuff, like paved roads. I think this shoe is designed for that. So that's that. I'm taking a break here at this park because I wonder how many steps I've made. I started with this counting the steps app. I started with like 930, 950, let's say 900. Now I'm at 5,042. So that's a mile or more already. Little break. You don't want to exhaust yourself. So for my break, I'm gonna hydrate, basic fuel. And I can also talk about the advantage of having a, I'm not endorsing this product again, but like the type of product, I definitely like see the advantage, in my opinion, of having something like this. This is a little bulky and heavy compared to like a regular power bank that you find for like $5 or so. Where's the, I have a power bank here somewhere. I don't know where. I don't know, but like this is a heavy power bank. This is an iPhone SE. That's the size. But the advantage of this one is that the sun is the source of energy. It will probably like take a little longer to charge. I have 89, and this type of product takes a key charge. There, it's charging. So it'll take a while, but like, I don't really need to charge. I'm just demonstrating things. So there, and then I got like flashlight. It's a little heavy to be taking, but like this is one of the things that I will be taking with me in any kind of hike in the daylight, because it's an extra power bank so that I can have like my camera, and maybe if I have my like that GoPro, I can charge it with that. Just hydrate a bit. I'm not wearing a mask. Why? Because I'm outdoors doing something physical activity, like I'm working, so it's not required. That doesn't make sense because it's a virus. It's a virus. But I'm not trying to question the CDC. I'm sure they're all 100% amen. You know, they're right. I just follow the rules, and the rules is if you're doing something physical activity, you don't have to wear a mask. Like if you're doing like sports, you don't have to wear a mask. So I'm not wearing a mask, following the rules. But if I'm come to contact with like people get near me, I'll try to maintain 6 feet distance, avoid them, or worst comes to worst, I'll wear a mask, a bandana, you know, like that. I'm here at my my second rest. So I started from there, and then I went around and got here, and I'm almost home. So, whew, tiring. After this, like, I'll probably complete like 5 to 8 miles, or probably more, or walking. It's a pretty good urban thing, but like what I notice is like the air quality of urban walking, like at least where I'm walking, is not as good. Because yeah, you're exposed to like the car exhaust. So,